Okay, all right. So, okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
First part. So okay, there you go. So for the first part of our module, we're going to be talking about idioms. Okay.
Idioms.
Yes,
Okay.
we have here idioms. So, what we're going to do is that, can you read the first idiom, please?
Okay. The first idiom is butterflies in my stomach.
Mhm.
Uh, Meaning and the example is you are anxious and have a nervous feeling in your stomach. Example, I used to get butterflies in my stomach before the speech.
Mhm. There you go. So when was the last time, or when are the times that you feel butterflies in your stomach?
Mm,
When?
When last time.
What?
When
When was that
what
last
was the
time?
last time? Yeah.
Mhm.
In my wedding.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like earlier. Oh yeah, during your wedding. So why did you feel nervous then?
Because my wife's mother, yeah, also my mother, yeah, my
Mhm.
mother-in-law, yeah, asked
Mhm.
me to sing a song on the step. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So they we didn't practice it before. Yeah,
Mhm.
because she feels very happy and uh, asked me to sing a song right now. So I
Like
have
at
to
the
do it
moment.
at the moment. Yeah, at the moment. So
What was the
I
song
have
that you
to.
sing?
Uh, uh, there is a Chinese song. Uh, is named "Love You Love You 10,000 years." Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love you 10,000 years.
Wait, is it like an English song?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
It's
I
a
thought.
Chinese song. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it's 1,000 years. Like I have died every day.
No, 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 no. Not that
Not
one.
that one. Okay.
Not that one. Yeah.
Can I hear it from you?
Yeah. In Chinese.
Yeah.
No, no, it's too weird for me.
Mm, really? So then how about if you're embarrassed right now, just record it, okay? Because actually really curious because I'm not familiar with that song.
Uh, I can send you
No, I want to hear it from you.
I can send you a link. Yeah, yeah.
If I push you to sing, would you fire me as your teacher? I'm wondering. I think that will be so funny. Like how why did you get fired? And I'm like, well, I forced my student to sing. And they'll be like, "What?" That would be so funny. Yep. And so anyways, so you're saying that excuse me.
Okay.
Okay, so you said that you felt the butterflies in your stomach that time. Okay, that's on your I think you are familiar with this phrase. And how about can you give me excuse me. Can you give me a sentence using the word I mean the idiom butterflies in your stomach?
Oh, okay. The example sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, I um I f I f I feel uh, I feel uh there is a sta there are butterflies in my stomach.
Okay, I feel
There are
butterflies in my stomach. Okay, I thought there are butterflies in my
Yeah,
stomach ache.
it, when I faced to examination in junior high school
Okay, so would I put it here? I feel there are butterflies in my stomach during.
or during. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dur during. No.
Oh,
When I
sorry.
faced to yeah
Mm.
when I faced to examinations in junior high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really? So how about when you were
Yes.
in college, you did not feel it?
No, because there is many examinations.
Oh, that's right.
But when I was young, I was nervous for examination. So whenever I face to it, I have to go to the toilet and back, and go to the toilet and back.
Mm-hmm.
And once again. Because in Taiwan there are many exams for somebody's life, for a student's life, so we will adapt to it. We will familiar with it. So maybe in senior high school, I didn't get nervous when I faced to exam.
Mm-hmm. I see. So there you go. So yeah, I agree with you. I think the hardest exams that I had were not actually in my grade school, but I think it was in high school.
High
Like
school.
I had subjects like calculus and physics during
Yes.
and statistics when I was in high school, but I did not have the calculus and physics in college. So wait, I think I had physics. Oh yeah, I had it.
Physics.
Oh, but when I was in college, when I was in university, yeah, when I was in university, I think I had a good grade there.
Oh, physics.
Physics.
Oh, physics. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then let's see here. You are anxious and okay, let's see. I feel there are butterflies in my stomach when so because this was during your junior high school, right? So you are
yes.
no longer experiencing it. But
Yes.
when you think about it, do you still feel it? Oh,
No.
okay then.
I get used to it.
Ah, okay. You're used to it now. I guess you don't have it anymore. How can you not get used to it when you still have it? Excuse me. Okay, so let's see. I feel there are butterflies in my stomach when um I I okay, how about let's say in my junior high school or I would feel I would feel butterflies in my stomach. I would feel butterflies in my stomach. Oh, wait. I would feel butterflies in my stomach when I was in junior high school of because there were a lot of examinations. Okay? Oh, sorry, because there were a lot. Sorry, because there were a lot of examinations.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have?
I was feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, no, no. I didn't have question.
Yeah. So there you go. Aside from that wedding, and then examination, are there any other things? Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Are there other
Any other
things?
things?
Okay, are there any other things that gets you nervous?
Oh, uh, when I when I meet my wife, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 7 or 8 years ago, she's my girlfriend, and uh, we didn't become the boyfriend and girlfriend. When I meet her, my
Met when I
my
met.
heart is when I met her, yeah, my heart is uh, 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 accelerate.
Mm-hmm. Is accelerated into a speed.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And I will feel nervous.
I see. So like,
Yeah.
are there any, what do you call this? Are there any, what do you call this? How about a job? Your job?
Job. Job.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think about it. Job.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, Numbers. Maybe the sharing, the speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I have to share a technical to many people, yeah, I will feel a little bit nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm not familiar with facing people,
Are you?
so I choose the yeah. So I choose the job which I need to face to computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Well, I think you're getting there. Because I think you're fantastic. I'm really sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
can you?
This week.
Oh,
Next week. Come on.
huh? Sorry.
Yeah. Let, next week.
Oh, next
And
week.
come on.
Oh, I have not typed anything. So can you say it again? So do I start with next
Okay.
week?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Next week.
Oh, last.
Less.
Yeah,
Less.
last week.
Yeah. Last week. Uh, I went to the gym
Mm-hmm.
to work out,
Gym to work out.
and
Mm-hmm.
I pay myself
Oh,
on
I
the back.
pat. Yes.
Pat. Yeah. I pat
Pat
myself on the back
myself on the back.
for
It's so funny when you're dictating. It's like word per word.
for I
It's okay.
sorry for I break through the
For
record
I
I
break
made.
through the record I made.
Yes.
Awesome. Do you really go to the gym though?
Yeah, yeah, I really
Oh.
go to the gym. Yeah, this is the truth. And my partner said that, oh, Brian, you work out for 1 year and you break
Hey,
through
that's
your
really
record.
awesome. Yeah. So then how,
Yeah.
like, do you also work out with your wife?
No, 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 no. My wife
Doesn't.
doesn't like to work
Oh,
out.
gotcha.
Yeah, she likes to
She likes to
run.
run. Oh,
Yeah,
do
she
you
likes to
sometimes
run.
run
But
together?
yeah, yeah. Sometimes we run together, but she didn't like to run too
Oh,
long.
I see. I feel that way. Yeah. Sometimes sometimes I would run, but I could only run for a few minutes. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
like, are you familiar of like a fun run activity? Yeah, like
Fun run.
you will like there would be like this kind of activity where it's kind of like a money racing, like a donation racing, where you invite or people are invited to come, and then when they come, they would go through this running, like they would run together for a cause. Yeah, like they
Of
also have
course.
to pay like a registration fee for that one. Mm-hmm. So yes, it's a fun
Fun
run. So
run.
it's like when they go on fun run, they would like I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
Fun run. Okay, fun run. Hold on a second. Fun run, fun run, fun run. Oh, there's a lot of fun run. It's like this. It's like a marathon. There you go. I was actually looking for that word. Yeah,
Yes.
a marathon, but it's more of like you're running for a cause. Like a good, yes, like a
For
good
cost.
cause.
Cost.
Cause,
What
like
is cost?
you have a good intention. Yeah.
Good intention.
So you wanna run. Okay, here. Did I copy the picture?
Cost.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And then like in this marathon, you all go and run together, and then you kind of like pay a kind of like an entrance fee.
Attention.
Not yeah, registration fee. And in that registration fee, it will go to various charities. Let's say for example, it's for the blind, or you run for what else could you run for? You run for to help people because of this activity. It's like it looks fun, but your money would go to someone who's in need.
Oh.
Do you do that
Oh,
in,
fun
I mean
run.
like, is because there are also marathons there, right? In Taiwan. But
Yes,
when
yes.
you do those such activities, do you also like have a charity that you give this that you give this money to?
Uh, the the company, the marathon company in
Mm-hmm.
Taiwan, there's a few company uh, doing doing marathon for charity. Yeah, but some of them will uh, give some part maybe 10% or 20% of this competition fee, registration fee to the
Mm-hmm.
charity. Yeah, but there's few company will devote their income total to the charity, the total income. Yeah, there's no in my
What I
memory.
know. Mm-hmm.
I yeah. What I know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I see. So yeah, so that is something that is actually, yeah, that is actually super awesome when it comes with fun run. Like everyone's having a good time, but then like you're running not only for yourself but for someone who needs money or who needs help.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
it's pretty
meaningful.
meaningful. So yeah, so does your wife
Yes.
also go to those events? Those kind of
those events.
events. Does she go to those, yeah, to fun
Fun run.
runs?
We didn't. We seldom have fun run in
Really? I
Taiwan.
have friends who are, I feel like
Yeah.
they are addicted to fun runs. Like, I would see that they would attend to some color run, like different kinds of themes of fun run. Like there's color run, there's water fun run, because it's where people would what I call this, would throw water at you and then you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah. So those, there are those kinds. Mhm. Yeah,
There are
those kinds
those
of
kind.
fun runs. Yeah, here in
Oh,
the
in Philippines.
Philippines. Yeah.
Oh.
So if you're coming here, I will schedule you for fun runs along with your wife, so she'd also enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be so fun, like all of you running all together. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How how many kilometers I have
Depends on you.
we
You
have
can
to run?
choose. There's 3K, there's 5K, there's 12K, there's 24K. I don't think there's 32K though,
Oh,
because that's too far. Yeah. And in
yes,
this fun run,
yes.
it's kind of more like a friendly run for all people or for everyone who wants to run.
Oh,
Yeah. Because there are also some people who, like they are not really what I call this, they're not really intended to run, like because they're sick. No.
oh,
But here's the funny thing. There when I was in university, I would have, or my professor, or like, there are a lot of fun run events that the people are organizing. So I remember because I'm not a good runner, so I would just go and walk until I finished the 3K.
okay.
And then because they would make that, sometimes there are professors that would make it a final exam, or they would make it a project, so I would just have to go to that activity even though I don't like to. Yeah, so that's the fun part
Oh.
there. Yeah, it's like, mm-hmm.
Three-
Yeah, 3K is my
3K.
always my favorite
Okay.
number when it comes with fun run.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
really fun.
Yep, super super fun.
Yeah, but the distance is not the important thing. Yeah, the most important thing is to help
Mm-hmm.
others.
That's true. Yep. Okay, so let's see your sentence here. You said last week I went to the gym to work out and I pat myself on the back for I think this is for having a breakthrough, or for, I think, sorry, hold on a second, on the back for breaking
Okay.
the record I made.
For
Yeah. So
breaking
I
the
will I
record I made.
will also put another suggestion here, okay? For breaking
Okay.
the record I made. Or you can also say, because I pat myself on the back for the breakthrough I made it on my record. Do you see? Do you see it?
Yes.
For the breakthrough I made in my record.
Okay.
Okay, you can also say this, okay?
Okay.
Okay then. So do you have any questions?
The breakthrough I made. No,
Mm-hmm.
none.
Okay. So then let's see. So where are we? Oh yeah,
Bite the
bite the bullet.
bullet.
Okay. So by the way, do you have
Yes.
any question with the previous sentence? Okay, then. So how about bite the bullet? Yeah.
Bite the bullet. To to do or accept something difficult or unpleasant. Uh, we've all experienced unpleasant uh, moment, moments when we had to bite the bullet and apologize for
Mm-hmm.
something we made. Maybe
Yes.
this.
Wow. I think you can go on your own now. Just kidding.
No. Yeah, there's
Okay
a
then.
red underline.
Okay. So do you have any more questions?
None. Bite the bullet. Yeah. Okay. Bite the bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bite the bullet. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
understand it.
Okay. So can you give me a sentence?
Okay. Uh, Bite the bullet. We uh, sometimes we have to bite the bullet when our leader assign us the unpleasant
Uh-huh.
task.
Okay. So can you say it again?
Yeah. Sometimes
Sometimes we have
we have to bite the bullet,
to bite the bullet
bite the bullet when the leader asks us to do
again, sorry,
unpleasant
to
task. To do
unpleasant
unpleasant, unpleasant tasks.
task. Okay, that's right. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes we have to bite the bullet when the leader asks us to do an unpleasant task. That is right. Sometimes you'll have to bite yourself
Yes,
from speaking.
bite the bullet.
I think it's that way, right? Like,
Right?
okay, then. So, do you have any question there? Okay.
Now,
How about we go to the next idiom? What is the next idiom?
uh, put your foot in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
to to say or do something that offend, upsets, and embarrasses someone else. Every time he speaks, he puts his foot in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep. And that would not be
okay.
tasty, okay?
Not
No, not
okay.
tasty at all. Okay. So, can you give me a sentence, please?
Uh, uh, there is someone uh like to put his mouth his foot in
Who
his mouth. Like there's someone who likes to
put in his
uh
mouth?
his foot in his mouth because because he doesn't care about others.
Okay. Doesn't care about
Yeah,
others. Okay, there is someone who likes to put his foot in his mouth because he doesn't care about others. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. So he kind of like upsets people, right?
Yes, yes. I
Yeah,
I think there is
yeah,
always
there's always
someone.
someone. And mind you, we just have to laugh. And that thing happens. That is so funny when you hear people speak, especially if you have a coworker who thinks that she knows everything or he knows everything. Yeah, I feel like that is so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
found
yeah,
it
yeah.
funny.
Because yeah, because everyone has his life
Mm-hmm.
experience, so he becomes this kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is extremely true. Yeah. Okay. So then, do you have any more questions about this? Okay, then no
None.
question, no answer again. Okay, so
Okay.
last one before no, actually we still have time later. Okay, anyway, so what is the next one? Yeah, I think you
Piece
are
of cake.
familiar with this, right?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, that is
easy
easy.
beatsy. Yeah,
Easy.
that is a easy
Yeah.
beatsy. So, what do you
When
think?
uh when she delivers her speech, it was just a piece of cake for
Mm-hmm.
her.
Okay, so just like you, it was a piece of cake for you, right? Nope.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. The cake
yep,
is very big.
indeed. Okay, so then can you give me a sentence using the phrase piece of cake?
Mm. I have uh, I have a outstanding
I
colleague.
have an outstanding
Outstanding
colleague,
colleague, and everything is piece of
and
cake for him.
everything is piece
A
of
piece
cake for him. You know, that is the
for
funny
him.
part. It's actually with the Indian movie that I've seen. I don't know if you're familiar with Three Idiots.
Idiots, you mean there's a
Yeah,
three men.
and like they're called idiots,
Yeah,
right?
I know this movie. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
idiots.
So with that one, what do you call that? With that, I think there was this part where they don't so these three friends went and had their exams, right? And so like the main character, Rancho, remember? So yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
with Rancho, um what happens is that they didn't know that he's super smart. And so what happens is that they had an exam. And so you remember that Rancho was normally outside of the classes, right?
Normally outside the class, you mean the rancher
Yeah,
is
he
the
was the
talent guy,
main
right?
main guy in the story. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he was normally out of the classes because he was too smart. Remember that?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Yes, I
and
remember that.
so and so they had their exam. And so with their exam, like remember like the two friends, I can't remember their names, were at the bottom of the list, like their ranks, right? Yes, and then they
Yes.
did not see their friend Rancho on the list, so they thought like, oh, he did not pass. Like they were sad about themselves for being at the bottom of the list, but at the same time, they're sadder because they did not see Rancho together with them, and so they were not able to see Rancho, and they just learned um that he was at the top of his class. And then they were like they said that we did not know how to feel, whether be happy for our friend uh, or be sad for ourselves, because they said that failure is so I mean like failure makes you sad I'm sorry. It makes you sad when you fail, but it makes you sadder when your friend also fails. But it makes you the saddest when your friend passed and you failed. Remember that part? Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, did you also have those times where you, yeah, when you were in
Okay.
university, like your friends and you, because I'm sure you had a lot of friends when you were in university, right? And so did you
Yes,
also
yes.
feel that way, the same as these two guys did?
uh, we uh, we will study together. Yeah, so we like to pass the exam
Mm-hmm.
together.
That is true. Mm.
we, we, we
So
are
you always go in
yeah,
a group.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I
Yes,
see.
yes.
Well, that's great. Yeah, that is great that what do you call this? That is great that you have these friends who really like to study as well. Mm.
Yes, yes. We can discuss with each other. So there's some questions will be solved uh, during our
Mm-hmm.
discussion. Yeah. So there mm, so yeah. Yeah, I uh let me think about it. Yeah, but some of my friends uh fail the
Mm-hmm.
exam, uh, and we will help him to pass the makeup exam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will help him to pass the makeup exam. So uh, in our university time, we study together and pass the exam or makeup exam together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. It's so good that you have those kind of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope
Yes. Yes.
everyone's, like I always tell my students that, or my when I was still a senior high school teacher, I would always tell them like it's not bad to have fun with friends as long as you have those friends that you could study with. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's not bad to have friends or to have fun while studying, but also have a friend who knows when to stop. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways, let's see your sentence. I have an outstanding colleague, and everything is a piece of cake for him.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So I bet programming is also a piece of cake for you. Because that is something that you love to do, right? Yeah,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
should be definitely
But
be easy, deep sea for you. I,
no, 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 no. Yeah, I will. Sometimes I will still be
mm-hmm,
strike. be be struck by the programming God part.
mm-hmm, there you go.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, so what is the next idiom?
Next idiom is you can say that again. Uh, used to show that you completely agree with what someone has said. I strongly agree with you. That is true statement. Statement.
Mm-hmm. A strong statement. So can you say it again? Statement.
Statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, what is
I
it?
have a question. Our our idiom is you can say that again. But in our example sentence, there is no this
It's
phrase.
probably someone who put here just got confused. Yeah. So when you say this, actually you can say it like you can like for example, both of us are talking about, let's say for example, political issues, and both of us have the same or have an agreement about the issue. And so we can say that, or probably you're saying something and then I can say like, oh yeah, that's true. You can say that again.
Oh,
Or say that
oh, got
again.
it.
That's right.
You said it again. Say it again. That's right. So you can say that again. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I'm agree with you. Okay, you can say it again. Oh, got it. It's just say complete agree with someone. Oh, okay.
Okay. So there you go. So yeah, I think you don't need, because this is already a sentence. So no need for you to make another
Yeah.
sentence for you. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Brian, actually it's already time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will just have to ask you
Okay.
to write sentences for the last one, two, three, four. Oh no, no, five, five, five.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Five,
last
five.
five idioms. Okay,
Two, three.
can you do that?
Okay.
Okay, you can
Okay,
say
I
that
will do it.
again.
Okay,
Just
I will do
kidding.
it.
Okay, well, do you
Thank
have
you.
any questions? Okay, then if none,
Uh,
I'll see you next week, and you have a good night. Okay?
okay.
Yes,
Have a good night,
bye.
you too. Bye.